Have you ever felt like you're living a double life? In your head, you're this genius entrepreneur, a best-selling author, or maybe a fitness model. You've got these massive, incredible goals. You're the main character in this epic movie of success. But then, you look at your reality. You've been sitting on the exact same spot on the couch for 3 hours, binge-watching something you'll forget by tomorrow, while your to-do list just stares back at you like a disappointed parent. You're stuck in this cycle. You desperately want to do big things, but it feels too heavy to even start. Every morning, you make a solid plan. By the afternoon, you've decided, hey, I'll just put it off until tomorrow. This is the secret life of millions. We are super ambitious people trapped in a lazy loop. If you're asking yourself, why do I have massive dreams but zero energy to chase them? Then you need to stop scrolling for a second and listen up. Because this isn't about you being permanently lazy. It's about your smart brain getting totally confused. Let's clear the air right now. Laziness is not your destiny. It's just a habit, and habits can be broken. So, why does your mind always hit the snooze button on your dreams? It comes down to some really simple programming. Your brain basically has two main jobs: seek comfort and avoid pain. When you think about a huge task, let's say, launch my new side hustle, your brain immediately calculates all the pain involved. Long nights, stress, confusing paperwork, and sacrificing all your free time. To your primitive brain, that sounds like a threat that has to be neutralized. And what's the easiest way to neutralize it? Escape to something mindless. Social media, gaming, or just staring blankly at the wall. The task just feels too big. You want to save money, but the thought of cutting out every single fun thing feels like torture. You want to run a marathon, but the idea of getting up at 5 a.m. every day feels exhausting before you even lace up your shoes. But here's the cool part. You can totally outsmart your own brain. You can make the steps toward your goals feel so ridiculously small that your brain doesn't even register them as pain. Here are 3 simple, genius steps to turn your inner dreamer into your inner doer. Fix number 1. Make it tiny. Big tasks are terrifying. They're like trying to climb Mount Everest in one single jump. You don't jump, you take one step, then the next. Let's apply this to your biggest dream. If your goal is to write a 200-page novel, stop thinking about the 200 pages. That thought alone will crush your energy. Just think about this instead. I will write 1 sentence today. That is it. If you want to learn to play the guitar, don't try to master a whole song. Just practice one new chord for 5 minutes. When you make the first step incredibly small, almost comical, you bypass your brain's alarm system. It doesn't see 1 sentence as a threat. And here's where the magic happens. You get a small win. That small win releases a tiny hit of dopamine, the feel-good chemical that tells your brain, hey, that was easy and fun. Let's do another one. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. A tiny step forward is infinitely better than waiting for the perfect moment to start. Fix number 2. Create easy routines. Here's the truth you have to accept. Willpower always runs out. If you rely on willpower to get things done, you will lose. After a long day, your willpower tank is on empty. You'll always choose the path of least resistance. The solution? Don't rely on willpower. Automate everything with routines. Think of routines as training wheels for your success. They make things easy until they become automatic. If you want to work out in the morning, lay out your gym clothes, your shoes, and your water bottle right next to your bed before you go to sleep. When the alarm goes off, the hurdle to start is completely eliminated. You don't have to think, you just have to put the clothes on. If you want to read more, place the book you're currently reading on your pillow, not on the bookshelf. When you see it, your automatic routine kicks in. Pick it up. Ask yourself this: what is one tiny routine I can start today to remove the friction of starting? Maybe it's writing a to-do list while you drink your morning coffee, or drinking a glass of water the second you wake up. These tiny habits create structure and, most importantly, momentum. Fix number 3. Use the 2-minute rule. The hardest part of doing anything is inertia. That's the tendency for something at rest to stay at rest. It's basically the physics of your procrastination. To defeat inertia, you need one thing: an initial push. So, promise yourself you will work on any task for just 2 minutes. Need to clean your messy room? Just clean one corner of your desk for 2 minutes. Have an important email to reply to? Just write the first line for 2 minutes. Have to meditate? Just sit down and focus on your breath for 120 seconds. That is all. Once you start, it becomes exponentially easier to keep going. The ball is now rolling down the hill. The initial push was the hard part. Maintaining the roll is the easy part. And here's a bonus tip. After your promised 2 minutes are up, reward yourself, even slightly. Celebrate. Listen to your favorite song or take a short stretch break. This makes starting feel good, which primes your brain to want to do it again tomorrow. Remember this key truth. The people you admire, the ones who seem to have it all figured out, they also struggle. The difference is, they just keep going. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Think of your dreams like a fire. Right now, maybe it's just a tiny spark. Every single tiny action you take, in that one sentence, that one chord, those 2 minutes of focus, is like adding a little bit of fuel to that spark. Keep adding fuel. Before you know it, you won't have a spark, you'll have a roaring flame. So, don't wait for some magical burst of perfect motivation. Pick one thing and take one tiny step right now. Your dreams are ready for you. Go make them happen. And never forget, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Because small efforts done regularly create massive, unstoppable change. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos to help you build the life you dream of. See you in the next one.